Subject verb adverbial SVA is advice or suggested verb before an adverbial. In this passive sentence part, an adverbial element following the verb is obligatory. This pattern could in fact be reformulated as the obligatory A. Adverbials are obligatory when the sentence requires them in order to produce a complete and meaningful sentence. And this respect is very similar to the functional complement in the SVC word order. For example, in sentences such as the king subject got verb into is big bad adverbial, it is obvious that the verbal element into is big bad is essential to make the sentence meaningful. In the sentence I shouldn't be in this mess, the verbal element in this mess is necessary to complete the sentence meaning and cannot be omitted. On the other hand, an adverbial which can be added or removed from the sentence without affecting its acceptability and without affecting the relation of structure and meanings is called optional. This type of adverbial may be considered to be a sort of an optional extra in that it adds extra information to the core statement. If such adverbials are removed, a meaningful and grammatical core statement still remains, as can be seen from the following example taken from The King of Capri. In the sentence, when Mrs. Jill came out with her first load of laundry, she saw wash. The optional adverbial with her first load of laundry can be removed without making the sentence meaningless. When Mrs. Jill came out, she saw wash still makes sense and communicates the basic concept. Optional adverbials do not form a part of Quick 7 basic sentence pattern, and a common question of their position is a marked word order of sentences examined later. Obligatory adverbials are central elements in a sentence. They are essential to the completeness and meaning of the sentence, in contrast to optional adverbials which are termed peripheral, in that they are not essential to the completeness of the sentence. It will be seen that obligatory adverbials do not have the mobility of position in the sentence that optional adverbials have. In a marked word order, obligatory adverbial regularly key the sentence position, as can be seen in the following example of The King of Capri. A is advisor, subject, stood, verb, before M, adverbial. B, I, subject, shouldn't be, verb, in this mess, adverbial. C, the king, palace, subject, sat, verb, I given the cliff, adverbial. D, every single thing in Capri, every pot pan, court anger, chicken, and lottery ticket, subject, had been blown, verb, away, adverbial. Obligatory adverbials almost exclusively refer to place involving indications either of position or direction, as can be seen in the following example. Obligatory adverbials marked in bold. As the story kick on pivots around the moment of object and people to and fro across the Bay of Naples, it's natural that the text should make use of the sentence pattern, because, as has been pointed out, obligatory adverbials are most frequently used to indicate place. Such sentence oriented the reader or listener has to the location or direction of the subject of the sentence. A, the wind was outside, the wind flew off. B, the wind flew off. And C, he came to the marvelous palace. D, wash slung around the court. And E, and wash lay on the wall.